I just left a meeting with a young lady who's with a magazine, and she's super interested in the story behind holistic homesteaders. Excuse me, I just ate I just ate Sonic. Excuse me, knowing damn well that's no good for me, but I have not ate today and I'm starving. I am so thankful and so excited for what we have been able to accomplish with holistic homesteaders. It's brilliant. I love it. It's kind of something that took out from up under me, and it is something I'm very passionate about, and I think that's what it is. It is something I am very vocal about it, about the story behind it, that is. And I'm very proud and passionate. I used to work with animals. I've trained dogs, I've groomed dogs, I've dog sat dogs. I used to work with animals. I've been a vet tech. Entering the holistic world as the figure I am today, and running the business I am today, was not in my bingo card. But I love it, and I really am so thankful for the people I get to meet. I'm so thankful for the growth I have found within myself as far as, I don't know, my people skills. I'm still an awkward little weirdo, but I am just excited. I'm ecstatic for all the things. Hello, Mr. Copper. And I'm just so excited. I say all the time, I'm so excited. Every time I get a little bit stressed out and I start to doubt myself, I pray about it. And then something happens. And I'm like, okay, I will stop fighting against you. And I will just let you guide my life the way that you see fit. Because clearly, every time I go this way, something happens and I'm put back at square one. Whereas if I just pray about it and just let it go, things happen. And it just so happens to be that thing for me was holistic homesteaders and all the amazing people and opportunities that I've been able to meet and do. It was also becoming an author and writing. And I may not be like the perfect writer. I can't hardly speak grammar appropriately. I say things backwards, I trip over words. That's just how my brain works. Now, if I can convey something that makes sense into writing, you know, that's one thing, or that's neither here nor there. It depends on the reader. And I don't read my books after they're published. But I know what I'm trying to say while I'm reading it. Whether it's not, it makes sense, I have no idea. I hope for the best anyways, even after all the editing and going back over it and doing all the things. Besides the point. I am just so thankful for all the things. I've met so many incredible people. I know 3 years ago, when my life took a far left turn and just turned upside down on me, and it felt like my life was falling apart. I had cut a lot of people off in my life. I secluded myself, became a little recluse. Anyone that brought something into my life that was stressing me in any way, shape, or form, or posed some kind of threat in my life, and I don't mean like a physical threat, but just like a threat to my sanity, they got cut off. I just can't. If you're someone that I can only get along with you part of the time, but not all the time, and we're clashing all the time, unfortunately, you got cut. And it wasn't anything personal. That was me trying to heal my mind and my soul, because it was broken, shattered. like there was nothing there, no more. And I this entire process has been a healing process for me, and I've had to learn how to like be human again, and I've had to learn how to, learn how to interact with people and work through some anger and pain and stuff. And in doing so, I've met the most incredible people, dude. I have had such a great life in the past couple of years. I'm so proud of what we have built. And I say we because it's not just myself. There's a whole group of us behind Holistic Homesteaders. There's Alex, who was the initial one who kind of planted that seed and was preaching about it, because we were at a point where we were trying to save my life, If it wasn't going to be the illness that took me out, I think it would have been myself or something. I don't know. And what I mean by myself is like, I wasn't eating. Like, I was like just giving up because I was just tired of fighting. And I still am tired of fighting, honestly. But Holistic Homesteaders and the people that we are reaching out to and helping, the people reaching out to me, and my son's little urn sitting on my desk, are all things that are my daily motivators. You guys help me as much as we help you. And I don't know if I can convey that well enough or not. You have no idea the power y'all hold on me. Like, you keep me going, you keep me motivated. You reaching out to me and asking me to speak at events and asking for these specific classes and asking for help with this or that, or wanting to be educated about one thing or another. That helps me stay motivated and keep pushing. Watching my son and daughter get so excited, and they bring me different herbs that they find out in the woods that they know that we use all the time, keeps me motivated. Seeing my son's urn on my desk every single day keeps me motivated, because that's where it started, right? I just stay humble, and I'm so thankful all the time, and I'm praying all the time, and I'm just thankful in so many ways, shapes, or forms. There's people who I can't speak to anymore because we just can't get along very well, but the respect is there. I see you watching me, and I know you see me watching you. I'm rooting for you as you are me. I mean, if we gotta do it in silence like that, that's fine, but yeah, there was a time in my life where I just had to remove myself and remove everybody from my life and start over. I spent a lot of time by myself, locked up in a room, all alone, trying to survive, trying to find that motivation, trying to find something to live for. And yes, my children, but it was a weird time, dealing with my health and postpartum depression and a loss of a child and court and all the things. So I'm forever, literally forever grateful for not only my support group, but all the people around me. That train suddenly scared me. I am just grateful for everything. All the things. I'm an anxious individual. I think everybody thinks the worst of me. I worry about the way I look and the way I talk, and certain attributes about myself that I think people pinpoint and poke at. I worry that I trip over words and this and that. And if there's anything I've learned, is that me being my authentic self, me being as vulnerable as I have been with what has happened in my life, even annoyingly so for some, has been what has changed my life and those around me. It has been a turning point for all of it. Anyone who knows my past self knows I was like a super reclusive, not a very friendly individual, and I have been working on that. And I'm doing better. I'm getting better. But you remember when I wrote that book, We Indo Warriors, I was burying everything, and it may not be written very well because I wasn't a publisher, an author, or nothing at the time. That was just raw emotion. I was pissed off. That was just thoughts I was having at the time. Just angry. If you can imagine, like screaming in the mirror at yourself, it's kind of like what it is like for me right now. Is mad. It can't fix anything. I can't have my child back. But according to Parrish, he's okay and he's here with us and he's here along the way. And I remember the night that he told me that, we woke up and he was tapping on me and he very calmly said that to me, and I think it was like a wake-up moment for myself mentally. I was like, he said that, and right about that same time, the sun came glistening through the window and like shined on us. And it was so warm, I remember, and the day was beautiful. I think that was like the very moment where I was like, okay, I can't give up. I need to get better. I need to gain my strength back. I need to eat. I need to get up and, try to get my life back, essentially. So, yeah. And then once we started doing that, and I started gaining my strength back and was able to hike again and was able to lift heavy things again and just be able to just move without being totally exhausted and tired. People started to notice, and then other people started coming forward with different versions of their stories that were very similar to mine. And I'm not talking about stillbirth, I'm talking about like just health in general in America, that battle. It's been a beautiful thing that has been born and has been growing over the past couple of years, and just the opportunities keep coming, and I am so thankful to God, and just thankful to everybody for all of it. I have funded this whole thing out of pocket myself with my old job at Maxim's, and I don't know, it's just been so gracious, so beautiful. I love it. If I had the opportunity to work with just holistic homesteaders for like the rest of the time, I'd be in my happy place for life. What would be cool is that like when my time did come that one of my kids would be interested and just carry on the good fight, What's been awesome is like meeting so many different people from different walks of life. And no one's hostile. No one's out to get you. Nobody's fucking competing. Everybody's like eager to learn, as well as myself. We're all learning from each other because not all of us know everything. And I like that. I appreciate that. I know when I was a groomer, it was so competitive and just drama all the time. I hated it. But that's when I was like becoming like my sickest without really realizing like how bad off it was. It was pretty bad. In retrospect, I realized like I wish I would have noticed sooner. But I'm just thankful, man. Life is great. The people who I work with, the people who I meet every day, the people who reach out to me, they're all just fantastic, dude. ever convey just how exciting and passionate and just proud I am, not only of myself, but of the team on the backside that helps build all of this. It's amazing. Amazing. God, I love it so much. It's beautiful, man. That's why I'm like, dude, anyone who interacts or comments or shares any of our content, you're making a dream come true, dude. What I would like to do is just be able to provide all the things, just absolutely free for everybody. And that's by reactions and comments and shares and all the things. Those things are free. And I see it growing every day. It's so freaking cool. Awesome. I love it so much. I'm so happy. So proud. Life is golden, dude. Absolutely golden.